Hey guys, this is Brian aka Texas Treasures, and today I'm starting a new series as we look at the most profitable men's jeans to resell on eBay and Poshmark in 2025. I've done some research and I wanted to share my findings with you. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. First our first pair of jeans that we want to look at today will be JNCO jeans. Now, if you go into eBay, if you go under selling and you go under research, it'll pull up Terapeak. And what I did is I sorted men's jeans that sold for $30 or more with some volume that had a good sell-through rate. So that was kind of my criteria, and there's going to be no specific order. But let's go ahead and dig into JNCO. So if you look at the 90-day total on JNCO, JNCO, we are in the men's jean category, looking at good and excellent. And what do we have? So the average sell price on these is $116 and change, with a 21.73% sell-through rate. What I like to do, first of all, is you can sort these high to low. So I clicked on this and it brings up the highest seller. So let's go ahead and dig into these. I haven't done any research ahead of time, so we'll be doing this together. All right, first of all, look at this. We had this auction that went for $2,000. What do we have here? Wow. So vintage 90s JNCO equalizer jeans, 31 by 30. Obviously, this equalizer is that's why they're called equalizer jeans. And JNCO jeans in the 90s, they're gonna be baggy, wide leg, skater, grunge. That's kind of the theme we're looking at. Look, we got kids' toys in the picture, and it's still sold for $2,000 with 64 bids. So if you see this bad boy, pick it up. All right, let's keep exploring our deep dive. At $1,700, we have another pair of JNCO. These are EDM rave style. That's a good keyword. Let's take a look. Once again, we also have the equalizer. They should put equalizer on there, just like that previous pair. So if you see the equalizer, notice the wide leg. These are a definite pickup. Okay, pair went for $1,350, and these are all in the past 90 days. Let's take a look at these. Polar bear. So once again, we got the same style. There's the tag, by the way, JNCO. It's got polar, made in the USA, 36 by 32. So polar bear is worth some money as well. And file this stuff in your memory bank. All right, next up for $855. I mean, these are some nice selling jeans right here. DJ Buddha, super wide leg on these. There's the Buddha embroidery. Looks like it's on the bottom of that back pocket. Look how big these pockets are. These are some big pockets. Okay, so the big crown sold for $700, and you can see the big crown right there on the back pocket. They're all these baggy 90s style. Slug jeans went on auction for $680. Okay, these have the raw hems. There's the slug. So whatever the embroidery is, obviously that keyword is going to be in your title. Here we go. JNCO chains. What do we got there? So we got the chains, the chain embroidery. So any of these JNCOs are going to be good pickups. Oh, did I accidentally? Oh lordy, I accidentally closed that. All right, that's okay. But I'll show you how to find this. So all you have to do is JNCO jeans. Go into men's category. Last 90 days. I do condition, excellent, good. You could do fair, and that pulls up what we're looking at. Okay, let's go ahead and keep that high to low sort. Ooh, look at these. So some of these went for $9. All right, But if you looked at those real quickly, I saw they weren't the baggy. All right, so you definitely want the baggy leg. There's the chain sidewinders for 500. Let's see what made that one special. Right there, the sidewinder. That little rattlesnake looking bad boy right there. Okay. Oh my God, I just did it again, guys. Lord help me, Lord help me. Clicking away way too fast. I am so sorry. It's been a while since I've made a video, if you couldn't tell. By the way, while I'm looking at this, I have a link to Nifty, and I do want to talk about Nifty a little bit. It's something I've been using for the past couple of months, and my sales have like tripled. So I do want to share that with you because it may help with your sales as well. So I'll talk about it real quick, and then we'll get back to the JNCO jeans that I keep closing out like a knucklehead. Like, come on, dude. All right. Before we get back to the JNCO, let's look at Nifty real quick. So Nifty, it does everything. It's an automation software app. It will allow you to cross list. You can like, see, I have all these. I could cross list all these with like a click or two of the button. Currently, most of my stuff I'm just doing on eBay and Poshmark, but I have cross listed to these other platforms. It automates a lot of stuff, which is where a lot of the value is. Right here on Poshmark, it's self-sharing, it's party sharing, community sharing, relisting items to get those as a fresh listing, sending out offers, etc. eBay, it's doing a lot of things, sending out offers. One of the beautiful things that's really helped is it recreates your listings, where you can edit this, right? Like I currently have it set to relist a listing at 30 days, up to 100 relistings per day, and adjust it $1 lower. And it has advanced, but only if it has less than 3 watchers. So if it has 3 watchers or more, it doesn't get relisted because it's already has some attention. And what I will do on those, it will go into my markdown cell. And this right here, just this feature has really boosted my eBay sales. There's just so many things you can do. You can create a listing using AI, which maybe I'll show on a different date. It's the one I'm using is $89.99 per month, so it's about $3 a day. But my sales have literally tripled or quadrupled. So I can't imagine not having it. I strongly recommend you to check it out. I do have an affiliate link in the description of this video. If you use it, you'll save 15% off your first month. So give it a try, and I guarantee you'll probably like it. All right, but let's get back to JNCO. All right, where were we? Before I keep. Okay, I think we were down here. Dragon, Power Surge. What are the other keywords? There's another crown. Then you start to look for repeating patterns, right? This crown, that's the second time I've seen that. And these are selling for $400 or $500. So I also like to do this. Just let's sort it by most recent. So kind of get a pulse of everything, not just high to low. Because remember we said the average sale price is 116. So today these sold for 130. Looks like no special embroidery. This one had the tribal snake for 170. And sometimes people maybe don't know what they got and they sell stuff too cheap. I don't even see JNCO in the title. Here's the Lucky 7. Got the dice. That sold for $2.99 plus shipping. We got a pair of Maurice Francois Gerbeau. I don't know why those came in. They're keyword spamming here. You shouldn't be doing that. A lot of something. Here's another pair of the Carpenter baggy legs. I don't know if probably didn't have any embroidery. It still went for $125. So JNCO jeans, I would say if they're big and baggy, that vintage style, I would definitely pick them up with an average resale of $116 up to $2,000. you can definitely make some money on these. And I have seen and picked up JNCOs in the past. It seems like these have actually picked up in value since the last time I looked at them. If you're finding any value, hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more reseller content, and we will continue the series as we go through all these jeans that are very profitable to resell on eBay. So we will see you on the next video.